So let's say OnlyFans goes away because brothels become legal.
Sure.
And OnlyFans is going to go away because these men are going to go where they can
In person
touch,
instead.
where they can touch some poon instead of having
For sure. Well, all these girls that are only OnlyFans would just start brothel work.
You say that, but
a lot of them, a large majority would. The ones that make a lot of money and are already having sex on camera would.
So I've heard a lot of women who are in the industry talk about how it's different, and they like
that's because they have the option of morals now. When that bank account dries up and these girls have no skill set and they're retarded and they don't know what to do with their lives and how to make money,
I think it would
they immediately go to that.
I think it would be a lot fewer than you think it would be. I think it would also kind of make these social circles of these women who get in.
Well, they wouldn't all get in because there'd be a limited number of allowed.
But the thing is like, look at these women that come out of the corn industry and talk about how degrading it was and how much they hated it and how much they regret it and things like that. It's going to create a wave of people that are in that category, right? So maybe that could be the trigger for the younger generation to be like, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I want the family. I want to be taken care of. I want a good man.
I mean, only time is going to tell. I hope that's the answer we see in 20 years where the next generation grows up and they're a little bit smarter about, oh, well, my mom did OnlyFans and look how she is now.
I genuinely feel bad for, because I mean, women aren't going to get it as much flack for it. I genuinely feel bad for the dudes growing up whose parents, whose moms are on OnlyFans and corn.
Yeah, this is why I say they're not going to learn. Ready? I'll give you a great example. If you think back to the 80s, everybody smoked cigarettes. Everybody. It was just the thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And 20 years later, in 2000s and 2010, we know that is bad for you, causes cancer, right? Most people don't smoke cigarettes anymore, especially younger generation, right? You know what they're doing now? They're vaping. It's also terrible for you, and it's also going to cause problems, and we're going to see the long-term effect of it in 20, 30 years.
You're right, but...
And they're not learning from cause and effect. So what I'm saying is, what's the next iteration of OnlyFans going to be in 20, 30 years with VR and all these other things that we have? Sex robots, et cetera, right? So now they're just going to jump on that bandwagon instead of the OnlyFans one. Because that's going to be the outdated version, like cigarettes was.
So